What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM22 series where we look at the time on Football Manager and we see how they get on over the course of their careers. Both players that I pick, which is this player today, and players that you give me in Discord. Down below is the Discord link with a section called Stars of Tomorrow Requests, and you can give me your request in there, and I will reply to you as soon as possibly can with an answer to when they're going to be basically recorded and be released. So don't forget, first of all, thank you for the support on last week or so. Hopefully PC issues and my personal energy levels and anything are feeling a lot better. They've seemed a bit, but I don't trust the PC yet. Just don't trust PCs at all at the minute. Hopefully everything's okay. Got to wait and see on that. Don't forget, also check out the second channel with Ultimate Team on there, and don't forget hit the like button, subscribe to both channels really to help support them. So today we're looking at a player called Isak Bergmann Johannesson. I'm calling him Isaac, it's easier. A player that's, first of all, at glancing view, has got a lot of places he can play. So that's a good start. Obviously, before we're going further, guys, his maximum potential is a 140 to 170 range. I have set this guy to the 170 range so that you know he is at the maximum. Obviously, yes, it may be different in terms of what range he gets to, but I said 170. It came out not quite at that before, so actually, obviously, Ingamator has been enabled for that reason only. You see all the saves that I do on FM, it's not on there. So straight away, I've done a scout report for you. Boom! Look at that. I'm so helpful. Now I do Man United because just the baseline reading. So every save, every review we do is the same kind of scouting criteria. So obviously he won't join Man United in the first summer. I think he's signed a contract recently, yes he has. So that's obviously why. Very interesting loan deal. He's got a 2-star current ability, 3.5-star potential, maybe 4.5. The main attributes that stand out as a positive are he's very consistent, can play in a couple of positions, and can adapt to another country. And he's very one-footed though, unfortunately. Now looking at his player traits here, you can see he's weak on his right foot, very strong on his left. If you're going to play him wide, play him on the right hand side. If you like, players cutting inside. Gets in the area a lot. Dictates tempo and tries first time shots. So for me, looking at it, I'd say a winger, maybe a AMC shadow striker kind of role, maybe would be what I would be leaning towards using him as. Now straight away, the stats don't look remarkable overall, but for an 18-year-old with not a massive price tag of 6.2 to 8.8 million pound, obviously not in the first season, obviously maybe down the line, maybe go up a little bit. He's got a lot of scope to grow, but also a lot of scope to be adaptable. CM, wide right, or AMC could be played easily. Maybe even left wing if you wanted to cross the ball more, which has got 12 crossing. So you could maybe mould this guy a bit more than maybe you would maybe certain other players. So the first jump, guys, let's go. Alright folks, he is at Inter Milan, and straight away you can see there's been a massive increase across the board. Mental's obviously gone up, that's the one that stands out the most. Physically, he's pretty much okay with that as well. First touch and passing stand out as the main attributes for the technicals. Dribbling, technique as well. Vision is good. So maybe, and also, play left back. Interesting. I won't play him there personally. Interested in him from Liverpool and Tottenham. So yeah, nice. Again, not insane in terms of like increase on technicals, but a solid player. Injury record is pretty good as well, apart from one major injury for 3 months. Apart from that, it's not too bad. So how much did they sign him for? £11.25 million. It's actually a good deal. FC Copenhagen kept him. He got 7 goals first season, then 2 and 4. Then obviously got sold that summer. Got 10 goals and 8 in the first season in Serie A. This year got 2 assists. But that will be down to, I'm assuming, the major injury for 3 months. So when you see him play a big amount of football, he's getting 10 goals, 8 assists. Where they're playing him? Midfield central. Again, you can play him left wing, so playing right wing, AMC, or midfield central. For me personally, I would put him in AMC if it was me. If anything, because I think you get the long shot a bit higher. You look at the vision, the passing, the player traits he has, which again the opposition penalty, play 1-2s, and try first time shots. They lean more towards a guy getting the penalty from an attacking central area. That's just my opinion. You guys can obviously tear that apart if you wish. But yeah, not massively expensive. £11.25 million. That's a good deal. And I think you've got a player here already you can actually adapt in different positions. So Will the injury set him back, or will he kick on again? Let's find out. Well, guys, he's at Real Madrid, and the stats have basically stayed the same. There's not been much increase, if any, really, across the board. Madrid have probably paid a lot of money for him, but again, look at all the green on here. You can adapt this guy to many different systems. Obviously, you may, like I said before, lean towards a certain role specifically, but I don't think you're gonna have a problem trying to get into your team if you buy him. Injury record. So he's had another injury for 3 months. So we'll factor into the equation with maybe his development has been slightly hammered by those 2 injuries a little bit, but obviously you guys are better at developing players than the AI would be, I would assume. So Inter Milan, he got 10 for the season, he got 2 assists. Then he got 5 and 1. Madrid got him for £62 million, and he hasn't really done it since then. 5 and 6, maybe a little bounce back here. Again, you don't know what happens. You don't know what happens to that 3-month injury, do you? If he got relatively through those 3 years, no major injuries, maybe it made a difference. I don't know. Obviously, we don't see the whole details of how a player's been getting on and at each club, But I do think for the money you're paying for at the start, at least, for 11.25? Yeah, £11.25 million. I think it didn't go by installments, did it? And the amount of areas you can play in, it's still a good little gem to sign. And maybe a bit more luck. Maybe if you were to be more focused on his development, you can get more out of him. So we're going to go again to another 3 years with 29 years old, and we're just going to see if he can get double figures for goals or assists again. I think he can, but let's see if he can do it. Right, guys, still at Real Madrid. We're going to quickly go through this now because not much increase. Again, not many injuries since that big one for 3 months. How's he got on though? So we got 2 and 1, 5 and 6, 3 and 4, 3 and 2. Yeah, he didn't. Well, 8 and 3. He didn't really recover from those injuries, did he? Really? But again, maybe there's a ceiling for this guy. But I think we've got to factor in the 2 massive 3-month injuries that he had. That definitely held him back, I think, a little bit. But I think the plus side, this guy, very adaptable. He can play any position really, midfield. I think you can play him wide right, would suit him with his left foot. AMC or central midfield, obviously could suit him. Maybe on the left as well, if you can work on his crossing a bit more, and you don't mind him not being able to score much on his right foot from that side. And he can apparently play left back as well. So it's not terrible for the money you're paying for. It's not a bad signing at all. A nice little gem here that I think maybe could do well for you. So if you sign this guy, let me know how he's gotten in your team. If you've enjoyed the episode, I hope you have, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new as well. Down below also, Discord is where you put the player requests in. You can tag me in there, you can tag me in it so I get the alert if you want to do that as well. Don't put them in the comment section. I always say that because YouTube's got a habit of not showing me the comments in the comment section. So thank you for watching, folks. Catch you all next time. Bye-bye.